hello. This is Teiyu, your emotional support animal. Hi.
Guten Tag, Einschaltungszeichen, Einschaltungszeichen, me was learning German a bit, and I only learned how to say, na, du geile Schnitte.
Honestly, the most important phrase. What else could you possibly need? Except for, of course, Einschaltungszeichen. Hello there. Hi. Oh man, it's so nice to see that you guys haven't forgotten about me. Ah, that makes me happy. Hello. Especially you, Zoompara. Thank you so much for the resub. 13 months. That's a lucky number of some sort. Yeah. Thank you for coming back. The stream is well needed. Aw. I'm glad to hear that you're happy to see me. I'm not glad to see that you apparently needed this. Because, yeah, that implies that you haven't been doing so well, in which case, yeah, I hope I can help you with that. And also, I hope, you know, I don't know, I hope things will just get better. I studied German for 5 years and I have no idea what either of those mean. Come on. You know what Guten Tag means, come on. We watched Aizen play Deltarune earlier. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, Einschaltungszeichen, that's apparently what the carrot is called. Apparently. Just a classic German TTS moment. Oh boy. Deltarune. Aww. Oh man, I have no idea how far we're gonna get today. Yeah, we're gonna talk to my face when I Deltarune. Yeah, you know that's quite a thing when you dealt a rune for the first time. It's like, you know, wait, I dealt. How do you spell like the past form of dealing? Is that with an A or without an A? I don't know. I'm just being a nerd. Hi there. Hello. No spoilers, but Toby Fox did put his whole Tobusi into it. All right, noted. How the hell do I support Goat Boyo and my BF at the same time? I don't know. that's what that's what the thing is for. That's what lurking is for. Yes. Yeah. Oh, I might not have bedroom eyes anymore, but I have. Damn. Good job. But I want to converge though. By the way, let me scroll back up. I'm scrolling. Hello. Hi. Ah, Otis. OT. Oats. Hello. Monomusa. Hello. Siron Skylak. Hi. Dami. Blop, 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 blop. Hello. Zoom Power. Hello. Salutations. Papa. Kate, Yara, Sand. Hello. How are you doing? Shane. Hi there, Shane. Nice to see you. Once again, thank you so much for the reset. Roku, hi. Monomusa, guten Tag. Guten Tag. Yes, indeed. Roku, hello. Gubar. Okay, I think I've caught up with everything that I missed in my absence. Cute goat detector deploying hands for head pats. Hello, how are you doing? Is supporting boyfriend with art? Ooh, that's also a very good way to support people. Okay, so today. Today is the first day I feel kind of alive, and honestly, like, today, imagine, like, I woke up at 9 a.m. Beko Neko-chan, hi. Welcome in. It's Teiyu, that's me. It is me. Sorry, but fine, I'm gonna like, okay, have a good look. Yeah, see you later, maybe. I miss you. Oh, is it? Oh, it's you. Is it you, my dear? My dear? Yes. This could only possibly be my Torarara? Except it's no longer Torarara. Hello. Can't stay, but I wanted to affirm it is indeed good time. Very good. Okay, thank you for dropping by. Hyena. Hello. Durarara. Durarara. Dun 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 dun. Hello. Hi there, Roger. Hello. Ooh. Your alt account. Why are you on your alt account? Something happened to your previous account? How was your TC? I heard a lot of good things, yes. TwitchCon was good. Just a lot. Hi. Thank you so much for the raid, D. Hi, this is Teiyu, your emotional support animal. I'm a mental health content creator, arguably. Yeah. Retro, you found yourself. You're gender fluid. Good job. I mean, congratulations on finding yourself. Sorry, that sounded kind of weird. Good job. Nice, well done. Hi, I started a raidable time. Yeah. That's me, submissive and raidable. Hi. D was doing sort of an ASMR thing. It might get a little bit louder for but I people tell me I have a very nice voice, so I hope it doesn't upset anyone who came with the ASMR. Hello. Let me give a shout out to Judy, and a shout out to Doody. You have a very ASMR cozy voice, thank you. I did try to change something about my settings a little bit, like I feel like my voice was not ideal before. Yeah, for now.
If you've never done taxes before and never do, they'll never have you in the system, choke for legal reasons.
Indeed. Aw. Da-da-da-da-da. See, I became so famous while I was going, oh no, I'm not famous, I'm just a little dude. Yeah. So, thank you so much for the bleh. Thank you so much for the raid. It's been a heck of a while since I streamed last, so, I'm still trying to get my bearings here. But yeah, I lowered my volume a little bit and put the mic a little further away. I hope everything sounds good. So yeah, please do tell me if anything isn't ideal. Yeah. Teiyu will probably have a stand like Crazy Diamond for real. I don't know what that means, but thanks. I think that's probably a good thing. Crazy Diamond. I mean, I know what a stand is. I don't know what Crazy Diamond is, except like a reference to, I think, the Beatles? No. Was it the Beatles? I don't know. I miss you too, Tora. I have a complaint. I'm not hugging you right now. That is pretty, unfortunate. I don't know what we can do about that, but I'll get my team on it. We can try to figure out a solution. Your request is very important to us. Also, hi Obsidian Fall, and thank you for coming with the raid. Yeah. I have to leave again. I can't log into my normal account on this one. Oh dear, sorry I missed that until now. Take care. Hi there, more fun. Hello. Oh, mama. I was. Hello. Hi there, Georgie Mill. Hello, hello. It's been a while, yeah. How have you been? Streams are very good work along streams, I'm glad. Took me trying every label and realizing, oh my god, I'm everything and nothing at the same time, yeah. Gender is a funny thing like that. I still haven't entirely figured out, like, what it even is. Aww. Torarara, big hugs to torarara. Your crimes! No, your crimes! You having quite a chill stream? Yeah. It might not stay that way, but we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. I've been very low energy recently, and this is the first day I feel like I have any energy whatsoever to spare. You go sleep, have a good sleep. Thank you again for the raid, and yeah, everyone who might have come with the raid, don't feel obligated to stick around, although I would appreciate it if you know, stuck around and gave me a shot, because I do my best. Yeah. But yeah, either way, self-care and stuff, yeah. Self-care comes first. Before the sticking around and the everything, yeah. Happy Pride Month from this gay wolf dragon, by the way. Yeah, happy Pride! Happy Pride, man! Happy Pride. But I was very happy seeing you at the con. Yeah, me too. It was so nice. Oh man. Y'all, I saw Shane at the official VTuber meetup at the con, and it was so wonderful. Like, I was, people were doing the thing where they just pulled up a picture of their avatars on their phones, and I did the same, and was just, we just got up from a group photo, and yeah, and I was getting up, and then I heard this voice like, oh my god, is that Teiyu? And like, it was just so nice to just, have someone recognize you and be like, oh my god, that's the goat. That is a special little thing you don't get often. It would have been nice to go, but unfortunately on the opposite side of the world, like New Zealand. Like I looked it up a while ago, like the exact opposite of Germany on the globe is like just east of New Zealand. He's finally realizing how beloved he is. No, never. Oh, that's it. What's the opposite of a microaggression? Like, like little tiny things that slowly build up to maybe eventually let you realize, like, oh yeah, I am liked. Macro affection, no, just micro affection. not on both scales, just the one scale. A micro affection, yeah. A macro pissed off, no. 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 Vibe check. I am. What is the vibe? I am filled with nervous energy, but like not in necessarily a bad way. It's not bad to have a little bit of nervous energy. I'm realizing, like, it's probably a good thing that I had to force myself a little bit to start streaming today. I don't know. It's a fine balance. It's a fine balance between like pushing yourself too hard and not hard enough, It's like, yeah, like I said, I've been like really low energy recently, and I imagine like I could have summoned more energy. I mean, of course, like, I don't know. That's one of those things I hope I'll figure it out, like, sooner rather than later. Like how to tell if you should be forcing that energy, like what kind of energy you should be forcing, like how it should look when you're forcing that energy, when you're not forcing, like rather facilitating energy. I'm glad I forced myself to stream yesterday, to be honest. I feel like I reconnected with a part of me that I had lost in the past year's event. Oh. Our vibes seem similar sometimes. How so? Do tell. Hang on. I feel like I missed a few things. Ah, yeah. It's men's mental health month. Oh god. I hope by the time we get to like chapter 3 proper, I'm gonna be like fully warmed up and able to talk. Simplify Odyssey your place. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Crazy Diamond can magically repair anything it touches, and its name is a reference to Pink Floyd. Oh, Pink Floyd was what it was. Oh. Your voice became in my dream as Steven Spielberg's. Well then, hello. I hope that's a positive thing. Hello there, Abba Saranghe. How are you doing? Feeling heavy and sluggish? Oh. Yeah. I mean, we are pretty heavy. Are you gonna play through the entire chapter 3 today? Unlikely. Hi there, Aizen. How are you doing? Hello, Aizen. I can't even guarantee that we'll play chapter 3 at all today. Like, we'll see. First of all, we're going to be talking a little bit about TwitchCon. I didn't take terribly many photos because, I don't know, I wasn't forced to, and it's just not something that I generally think of doing. And then, blah, 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 blah. And then also, yeah. It turns out that, like, the, Spamton save editor does not work with the new save files. So, imagine my surprise yesterday, because, like, apparently, I don't know how I played the first 2 chapters. I think I downloaded them, like, directly from the website? Is that a thing? Back when it was still called, like, survey program, right? Cause, like, yeah, it is a thing, right? Okay, cause, you know, I was just kind of expecting to, like, be able to pick up the game, you know, from my old save file, and then I look on Steam and I'm like, wait, where the fuck is it? So yeah, and then I figured, you know what, I can just use a save editor that is, it's not too hard. And then turns out that doesn't work either. So last evening I speed ran through chapter 1, except, you know, I've never actually beaten Jevil or Spamton, that guy. So I guess we're gonna be doing that today. This is a nice little warm-up, I guess. I boot up Toby Fox's newest game and Burley starts making oddly specific insults directed at me. Call that Delta rude. Rah. No, his official name is Spamton G. Spamton, indeed. Alright, so. So. Now the thing is, y'all. My dearest y'alls. Let's talk about TwitchCon a little bit. while Teiyu does that, I'll take a sleepy goat energy and go to sleep. Okay, have a good rest. Have a good rest. Oh man, I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared to do chapter 3. Wonder what the G stands for, huh? Maybe it's like spam, dong, spam. I don't know. I was just thinking like it's like the G in spamming, right? Something like that. I don't know. G for gamer. Oh, of course. Spampton, Grampton, Man, I'll have to learn how to say Spampton. Spampton. Greatest of all time. Salesman. The salesman is silent. You play Underswap. Okay, good luck. Also, hi, dummy. Got him. Heck yeah. Alright, so. Badooch. Here is... Let's go through the things. Yes. So. A little bit of context for me not having a lot of energy. Like, I had to cancel the one stream that was scheduled for last week. Cause like, heck. Didn't get a lot of sleep on the last day. I'll have to get out early. There's still a lot of things that I had to do because I couldn't get myself to do them early enough. And then it was like super rainy while I was trying to go get some new shoelaces because my shoelaces are all messed up. And then I got so rained on that I like slipped on a little incline and hit my elbow, and I still have a little bit of a what do you call it? A blue spot? A black mark? I still have a thing. And, yeah. Oh, hey. So, interesting thing. I'll be marathoning Delta and I'll be on Sageki Iori's 3.0 debut on Saturday, June 7th. So, at this point, I still called it a debut. At some point, I started calling it her birthday. I think I started mixing it up in my head because, like, next week is going to be Thomas' birthday, which I'm going to be invited for. But yeah. A subdermal hermatomer. Ah, Candy Lover, hello. Ah yes, Twitch, an app I deleted to install Cookie Run Kingdom, as I didn't need it anymore. They fulfill very different needs, but I mean, I guess you don't need Twitch. But I'm happy to have you here, hello. A bruise, right, a bruise. Am I okay, pal? I'm a pretty okay, pal, yeah. Teiyu is better than gay cookies. Teiyu is better than gay cookies. Teiyu, better than gay cookies. I like the sound of that. Teiyu question, where are the sheep? Oh, they're in the sky. Hang on. They are right here in the sky. I mainly got rid of Twitch because of the whole forcing to verify your account thing. Aw. Forcing to verify your account? Is that a thing? So... the sheep are floating in the sky above the Autobahn. Poofy friends. So yeah, I didn't get a lot of sleep that night. You know that thing where you need to go to bed early and then you don't you don't manage. So yeah, this was taken on the ride in the car, and I just thought these clouds looked really nice. That was the entirety of the thoughts that went into that. Also, man, I was full on in my une via teme phase. Like, the day before, yeah, the day before the last day before I went on the trip, I played through the rest of chapter 2 of Clair Obscur, and man, it's that song in via Temi. How that implies some weird things about Temi. Do not spoil, please. I'm not trying to spoil anything. No. It's just there's a song. There's a song there. It's like it's basically power word cry. Like I heard it for the first time in context, and it was like pillars of tears just were ejected from my eyes. The pressure pushed my glasses against the wall and caused collateral damage. It's pretty intense. So yeah. Also, yeah, the jets of tears indeed. Hi there, Aru. It has a texture I'm guessing is from the window tint. I love it. Aw. The photo. Aw. You know what? That's a good point. It has kind of a watercolory feel to it, doesn't it? Because of that texture. That's pretty amazing. I never really looked at it that closely. But yeah, it looks kind of painted. Oh my god. I could bring in some spoilers right now, but I won't. Just, you know, the whole painting theme, like, ooh, imagine. So, I wanted to give a little shout out to my dear friend, Fruitbat Anyu, who, yeah, I was renting a little vacation home with them and their partner, and yeah, it was pretty amazing. Like, I am really blessed to have them, not just because, like, you know, because their partner has like enough money that he can just be like, yeah, I don't know, don't worry about it, just pay me something at some point, I don't know. And yeah, it was quite a lovely place. Like, like, look at this. Oh man, I wanted to take an extra photo of like these little guys, these plants. They're like stimmy plants. They're like straight up stimmy plants. Like, you can grab them with your hand, and it's so satisfying. There's something so satisfying about them. Like, they have just enough give and just enough, like, the opposite of give. They look like balls. Yes. And yeah, that's what I was using to, like, to ground myself a bit for a while there. Squibsh. You were in the Netherlands. Yeah, I was in the Netherlands. Hi there, Wesley. Hello. Hello. Ilfa, thank you for the resub. Ilfa. Was near Groningen. I don't know, actually. I don't know where that is. I don't remember it. I mean, it was... I don't know. I have no idea what that is. Ilfa, let me give you a shout out. To Ilfa. Ilfa is gonna show up in one form or another later in the photos. Although, Ilfa, have you gotten the okay yet from everyone involved in that? I did like your new model reveal, yes. It was very beautiful. Yeah. So yeah, I had to kind of ground myself using these balls just to be like, you know, because I have that thing where I often don't really feel like I'm present at all. Like I feel like I'm just watching a movie. Yeah, had to kind of put myself into that moment. And yeah, the place was just freaking beautiful. Like I said, there's a non-zero probability that I actually died on the way to TwitchCon and went to heaven. Also, here's Anyu. Look at how beautiful Anyu is. Freaking. They made the models themselves, and it's beautiful. Freaking look at this. Goober. Anyu pretty, yes. I have no consent for those without emotes, darn. Yeah, I would have liked to be able to share that one, but I guess not. Grounding yourself with balls sounds like my kind of night. Oh yeah. You know, whatever works for you. Teiyu pretty too? I knew it's mood, yes. Brings me such joy to see people so happy for real. Teiyu is pretty, you're pretty. Yeah. Anya made some photos too. Like, look at that! We had a crane? I don't know what you call them. I don't know what you call these birds in the English. And yeah, the TwitchCon. Yeah, the TwitchCon. Look at this guy. He makes a funny face. That's crane, right? Yeah. Teiyu is strong. Teiyu lifted me. Like what? Yeah, it turns out Ilfa, surprisingly unsmall, but yeah. Also, I need to get better about like not lifting with my back. Like freaking holy crap. I lifted. Teiyu also said I'm very dense. Yes, because I mean, in the positive way. You're compact. I lift out of my legs. That's why I can lift a lot of people. Yeah, I try to lift from my legs, but like, in order to be able to lift people with your legs, you kind of have to like hold them like really low, and I guess that just doesn't feel right, like to grab them that low, you know? I don't know. Teiyu can lift and hold me? Well, yeah. I just can't hold them with my arms, so I sometimes bend back so I can lift them with my legs. I can teach you how to lift with your legs, Teiyu, if you like. Why do I hear boss music? I have that sumo strength. I'm kind of chubby, but my chubbiness makes me strong. Yes. Good. Oh, by the way, speaking of Teiyu strong, so second day there, or first entire day there, we had the great idea to hang on. We had the great idea to like rent some bikes. And you know, it makes sense, you know, like the Netherlands, the land of the feats, right? The bike. You go to the Netherlands and you ride the bike, and you know the Netherlands they do the bike, yes. But it also turns out, like, you know, the Dutch they tend to be pretty big, you know? Like, you could also tell that, like, from the place we stayed at. Like, it wasn't as bad as the place they stayed previously. The place they stayed previously, like, last year at TwitchCon, Anu and Bloop, their boyfriend, they were at a place where, like, the microwave was so high that, like, even the tallest among them had to get on a stepladder. So we rented those bikes, and it was not good. They were too big, and it was very stressful because we kept feeling like we were gonna topple over. Also, I underestimated the sun, as I always do. I don't know why. Every year I have to get one sunburn. It's good that at my age I get to have like one cancer screening each year for free. Because I might have to make use of that. 120 kilograms. Ooh, that's pretty. That's a lot. I actually don't know how much I can lift. I never train for like strength. I just train for like, fitness. Because, I got those, blah, blah, blah. I have strong muscles, but I also am like hypermobile. So my joints, they aren't as strong. My joints aren't that strong. Like my joints lack some of the stuff that holds them together. So I can make a lot of movements that other people can't. But like my joints are gonna stop functioning very well soon enough, and I get a lot of trouble because, like, they experience a lot of like wear and tear because, like, there's a reason why your joints are usually supposed to have a lot more of that stuff in them. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm used to the chicken inhaling. What does that mean? Wait, what? The heavier the person I lift, the further I bent backwards to lift them. Heaviest I got off the floor by a centimeter only was about my weight. I lifted Sufin 2, guy from House Flipper 2, and he's about 90 kilograms. My heaviest was 115 kilograms. I'm glad I'm looking at smaller weights now, because big weight was very stressy time. Lower weight means stress is getting better. Yeah. Yeah, I should. I have to be careful about lifting too much, because, like, I have managed to just, like, lean on a desk and, like, overextend my thumb. So, I do have stretch marks on me? Oh, it's okay to have stretch marks. Stretch marks are okay. I want to get back into lifting, but health may cause issues with that. Oh. That's scary, but I suppose hypermobile has its own issues. Yeah, it's mostly issues, honestly. Surprised I did not get sunburned and I burned so easily. Yeah, I don't know. Did you take good care of, like, staying in the shade or like using sun milk? Because that would help, I guess. My belly too big. I like food too much. It's okay. It's okay. Nothing to be ashamed of. Tiger stripes, yes. You didn't do shit? Well, good job. Usually that's me. Usually that's me. But I was barely outside. Well, okay, that helps. Yeah, we were on those bikes for like a few hours. It was not supposed to take that long, but it did take that long. Also, like riding a bike, like in like Rotterdam, like in the city itself, like it's super stressful. Like you're surrounded by people who like do that like every day of their lives. You have your own lanes and stuff, but like, you also share those lanes with like a billion other people and people riding like actual motorbikes. Well, not real motorbikes, but like, what do you call them? Like the little... not entirely like motorbikes, like not the big ones, but like, yeah. Also, yes, med check. Motorized bikes. Not motorized bikes, like more like, hang on. What do you call it? Motorbikes, mopeds. Elektrofahrräder, no. Mopeds, like not just, you know, there's bikes and then there's motorized electric bikes that, like, you know, just support you in just riding the bike itself. Then there's like something that has like an actual motor, but it's like small, you know. And then, you know, then there's like a whole ass like motorbike. Moped scooters need to be off the bike lane if they're faster than 20-25. That would make sense, yeah. But yeah, you do have to share your lane with those when you're in Rotterdam. And yeah, it was. I'm thinking more and more that, like, maybe I do need, like, you know, autism accommodations or something, because like I don't deal well with like overstimulation like that, or like too much going on around me. Like there was a like Anu was struggling too, and there was a moment where I actually like angrily shouted at someone when they were like, you know, there were a lot of like really noisy drivers on the road. Like, I don't know what it is, like Bloop, their partner, Anu's partner, he kept commenting on like how terrible Dutch drivers are, like car drivers. Like it feels like they, you know, I don't know, like something's going on there. Like, you know, like you know, maybe the cars do have a very different role in like the Netherlands, right? Like the way the whole traffic system works kind of feels like they it's kind of stacked against cars. So I could imagine that maybe they have more stress, but also I could imagine that maybe, you know, they feel like, oh, better or something than the bikers, because, like, you know, bleh. Because they're more powerful. My dad, a Dutchie, once told me, "Do you know why Dutch number plates are yellow? Every time they fail the driver's license test, they get a tiny yellow sticker on the number plate." I see. Noted. Also, hi Crystal. I've been a lot. I don't do either. I'm so used to being pushed into these situations that I learned not to fear them. I can mask through them. I'm just dead afterwards. Hi there, Mrs. Zack. How are you doing? Good. So, where was I? Right. So, stressful? And, yeah. Anu actually had, like, some real high-tech, like, work headphones?
How much faith
things?
do we have in Sug? Alright, Reinhardt? I got you. Ready?
Hello there.
3, 2, 1. That's, you know what, that dice roll, that was bugged. See, that's better. Lucky 13.
I feel like that dice roll may or may not have been bugged.
No, I think it was bugged.
Oh, glad you got that fixed, Crystal. I can enjoy a party. I've learned to block out people by seeing them as a big mass, and I'm already hard of hearing, plus loud music is not bad for me, luckily. Okay, good. Yeah, also, I was wondering about that, because, like, it really shows, like, how different, like, autistic people are. Because, like, you know, you didn't seem to be struggling at all at, like, you know, the after party, which we'll get to later. I'm EP, so I'm gonna have a good nap. Okay, rest well, rest well. Have a good nom-noms. Okay, up. So, man, I keep getting distracted. I don't know. So the point is I got a bit of freaking sunburn, and there it is. Yeah, that was the long and short of the story. The sun is a deadly laser. Indeed. Every person is different. I like loud music because it blasts my ears most of the time and empties my head, but sometimes I can't handle it. However, I'm also a really heavy masker. Oh, you only got a sunburn in that one area? Yeah, because like, you know, we were on like bikes the entire time for like several hours. So like my arms were in one position for a long time. So I only got sunburned in like that one area. Yeah. I'm worried about Anthrocon because I get overstimulated easily, but I know the con space, so I should know places to go hide in. I hope that like that is something I really didn't like about TwitchCon. Is that they get loud, and like for a community that is so filled with like neurodivergent people who struggle with overstimulation and stuff, and that prides itself on like being pro mental health and whatnot. They really make the whole thing too loud and overstimulating, and it doesn't have to be like super quiet or anything. Like just there've got to be guidelines and stuff, right, for like what is too loud. Like if you just removed like a couple decibels, Marketing people control the con. Okay, so alright, this thing. So you get these little apparently that's a common thing. This is my first time experiencing it. You get these armbands, and you have these little plastic tubes that you pull them through. That you pull the fabric through. And the people told me like, hey, don't lose this. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna pull it reasonably tight. And turns out it's really hard to remove that thing without destroying it. I guess maybe they expect people to like not remove it at all for the entirety of the con. But I didn't want that. I don't want to sleep with that thing on my arm. So yeah. Also no, Suba, this does look very nice, except for the colors. But yes, thank you. Marketing people, it seems, aren't 100% neurotypical frat boy party jocks. This is probably something to do that. Hi there, Judy. The newly energized Teiyu, oh my god. I was used to those from festivals, so left mine so loose I could take it off. However, those are meant to be attached to you the entirety of the time to prevent you from lending it to others. Yeah. Anyway, so I learned a lot about Bloop during those days. One of those things is that like he's very into solving problems. He spent a long time like basically trying to lockpick this little tube to varying degrees of success. But eventually he managed with like a little bent piece of plastic to like remove the spikes in that tube from the fabric and then slide it out. And yeah. I'm very grateful for that. Oh yeah, Ilfa is a marketing, right? But I guess I guess it's different, like whether you're the person who like, you know, who makes the decisions about marketing and or the person who like, you know, designs the marketing. Like that's probably a different thing. But yeah. So here is the what is this? Ah yeah. This was some other photos, I think, from the first day. Where we picked up our credentials and stuff. With Anya's hand in the background, photobombing me. Like a rude person. And also me being a literal 80 years old. I really like... Hang on, where is it? Oh no, that wasn't Twitter. It wasn't Twitter. Someone left a comment like, straight up jerking it, and by it, I mean... let's just say, I mean... I was laughing to see Burn, you see. but Ilfa, I was just looking at this earlier, and I never even noticed what's like right beneath it. Tussen water. Tussen water. It's only funny if you think German. What does it mean in Dutch? In between water. Ah, I see. Okay. That makes more sense. Portugal is Portugal. Please, yes. Yes, of course. Portugal. Fucking Portugal, yeah. It's right there, Portugal. Didn't you know? But yeah, we had to take the we had to take the train back home because like freaking we weren't gonna ride the whole damn trek back on bikes. Oh yeah, I always make sure to obtain plenty of Tussen water for my lady friends. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just asthmatic, don't worry about me. Thanks for the hydrate. Hello, dear. Okay, so first actual thing at the con was my first drag show. No, blah, blah. Come on. Bring up the photo. There we go. Renee Delay, and they call me J.E. These two were pretty amazing, and... Alright, I also have to take a deep breath. Okay. Okay, hello. Now. An interesting thing, like Anya was talking about that. Sorry about that.
Always obtain some Gamertussen bathwater when you get to the TwitchCon because this is very expensive, yes.
Expensive, yes. Why is the photo blinding to me? Oh, I can make it smaller. Hang on. Let me do a thing. Yeah. The drag show was so good, yeah. I was still a little like overstimulated for that. Like I was struggling on my first day at TwitchCon. Like it's one thing I learned at the con is that like how much your body's well-being has an influence on like your mental state. Because like, you know, I was still, you know, exhausted from the day before, and you know, I had that sunburn that also did a little bit. Like, your body, you might not be like consciously thinking of it, like, oh man, it hurts so much. Like, it doesn't hurt that much, but like your body is still dealing with that. Your body is still damaged, and it won't be able to like let you fully be there with like stuff that it doesn't consider as like super important, right? So yeah, I was kind of not enjoying my first day as much as I would have wanted to. And then I started feeling bad about not enjoying it as much as I wanted it to, you know? Because I had high hopes for it, because like last year was amazing and like so energizing, like a life-changing experience. And then I wanted it to be the same way. You did well despite struggling. It's okay to struggle with it. Thinking about me, I tend to accept some uncomfortable times or do stuff I can't handle well from time to time, because I want to experience things. I was dead when I watched that show, but I went into minus spoons because I needed the experience. Paid the price for that as well on Monday. Oh dear. Yeah. So interesting thing, like Anu was talking to them, to one of them, I think, like after the show, and a wild thing is that like if I remember correctly, like they said that both of these streamers actually have like less than 1,000 followers, which is crazy. Like they had such a stage presence. They were like real show people. Yeah, and you know, it really made Anu think like, you know, what the hell, like, dude, let's just do a panel next year. We can do that. You don't have to be like freaking Sea Dog VA or whatever to make a panel. You can just do it. Yeah. Sometimes people need to be seen and found to grow. Although they already did it like at least 1 year before, so I don't know. It's weird that like they still didn't get that much like publicity. Yes, you can. Twitch actually looks for people and you can apply with your idea. That's this weird moment when you suddenly go viral. Oh, true. True. So yeah, that's the thing. So this is anxiety. You know what? Let me give a little shout out to anxiety. Their performance was so interesting. Like, it really made me think about like the what's it called? The overlap between like drag culture and VTubing. Because like, you know, they had this whole getup that really made them feel like a totally different kind of creature. And, you know, with the eyes and stuff that looked just a little too big, obviously. And yeah, I don't know, it really felt kind of surreal. Well, full Hungry went full alien burlesque, yes. Yeah. We had a funny gif, you would show that? Oh yeah. Funny gif, hang on. I need to grab that. Ah. Thank you for the follow. Where did it go? Mm. Where go? Where go, beef? Oh, yo. Oh, no. Oh, yo. Ah, there we go. There we are. Ah, dear. I hope that cough lets up soon. Hi there, Squid. How are you doing? Nice to see you in chat for once. I at some point took pics I took from Hungary and made gifts. Yes. Hang on. Oh. This was at the after party, like not the content of the gift, but like at the after party. Freaking heck. Ilfa just, was looking at the phone, and we were just, no one was expecting anything, and then suddenly just puts this into the chat that we were all using. What a vibe. Blah, 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 blah. You're existing and stuff? I'm glad you're existing. But yeah, all of these performances were pretty amazing. It was quite an experience. Like, it really part of what reminds me of VTubing about it is that, like, there's this sense of, like, expanding what is possible. Like, this really made me feel like, oh, I'm glimpsing into another world. Like, I'm seeing something that does not exist, but it does, apparently. So, how about that? And it's that kind of thing is extremely valuable. Like, we need that kind of thing. That's why, frickin' the guy, what was his name? James Clear? No. Hans Rosling. Yes. The different guy. Factfulness. Why, the guy who does the book on, like, seeing the world in a more factful and der Hans and correct light, likes to do stage magic because it lets people, see that things that didn't think possible are actually possible. Der gute Hans. So yeah. Also, Mimi. Here's Mimi. Mimi was just approached by this dude who was doing, like, something. He seemed like a professional, like, photo dude. And, like, he was just like, yeah, I bet. I like your dress. Could you, like, do a little, walk and the twirl and the stuff? Or, like, a collage of TwitchCon impressions, and she did it, and she was cute. Did it like a big old pro. Let me give a shout out to Mimi Chair. Yeah. Sorry about that. Mimi Chair. I love her. and look, like, yeah, she was at, like, her booth the entire time. But I managed to grab her during a break. And yeah, that was when this happened, and then we kind of escaped to, like, a more calm area, and they had a puzzle there. Like a kind of impossible puzzle that's just like a billion Pikachus, like, pasted together like this. And yeah, she actually managed to find a piece, like, to attach somewhere, which was like crazy, because like, what are the odds? I suddenly remember how Conan noticed many more creeps approaching him when he dressed all frilly and cute, and less when he wore sexy thigh-high pleaser heels bunny suit Eggman. Yeah, we went into the resting area. Well, I don't know if it was the resting area necessarily. It was still, you know, it was still kind of open and loud-ish. But I guess it was probably the closest thing to a resting area. Yeah, I don't have any photos of Conan, but if you want to share them, then please do. There's a quiet room to decompress, but I never found where. Oh, yeah, we didn't find like a full-on room. It was just like between the Copacabana and like the whole rest. Oh, yeah, we'll get back to Mimi Chair in a bit, but man, actually, this might have been like the second day. This might have been the second day. I have no idea, cause like yeah, the next post is from blah, blah, blah. Right, the next post is from the last day. I was really upset about like how loud the music was at the after party, the official unofficial after party. For context, let me bring a thing. Hang on, I made a little recording. Like, for reference, I was doing like, you know, a medium loud, like like about this loud, right into my phone, and you could barely hear it. Like, what the hell? Like, obviously you could hear it because I was speaking like right into the microphone, but it, like, the sound was so powerful that like, even then, like it was like deafening. It was, and yeah, I was not happy about that. I literally needed like accommodations. I literally needed someone to lend me like headphones, to in-ear headphones to plug in, so I could like, so my ears wouldn't hurt as much. And like we were basically, nice word, thanks. We were basically just chatting at some point, like most of us. I sent you a video, made that again? Send me video. Video. My goatman has a good eye for tables. Thanks. I guess. It's Twitch chef, yes. Good. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we were sitting like right by the right by the speaker. It was intense. So yeah. It was the audio free table. Oh. And that was basically all the posts I made on social media. Yeah. And here was basically my excuse for not doing anything more than that for a while. And then, yeah, just Teiyu being dead. So yeah, okay. That is enough of that. Shadooch. Ah. Oh man. I wish I had some of that emergency spray right now. Okay, thank you for the photos. Hang on. Download. There we go. Okay. You got 2 additional chairs. Imagine day 1 with thigh-high red pleaser heels. Pleaser heel? What are pleaser heels? Okay. So one thing at a time. Pleaser is a brand of very slutty, cool high heels. Okay, noted. Hang on, so which of these photos? Oh, I guess there's no real order to these, so never mind. Yep. So this is Conan. Kleine Conan. Is even taking his Ilfa looking really hot. Sure. Except, well, I mean, Ilfa does look hot, but we're talking about the other person. Wait, heck? Anything wrong? Was I not supposed to share that? No, I was supposed to share that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I guess nobody approached Eggman weirdly because they expect slutty dressing people to be more confident, less easy to control, but cute people to be easier to control and try. Maybe. You hot? Oh my god. Also had my nice Espeon dress. Yeah, the dress is so amazing. And also here, Conan. Ilfa, would you like to give a little slash shout out for Conan? He's apparently a crossdresser. Crossdresser? No, a cosplayer. That's what I meant to say. My brain not quite working. Push player, yes. So. It's just a little... You know what? Hang on. Frickin'.
This is closed. What was that neck grab? Hello? Okay, so I was kind of right.
Hello. I was clearing my throat for a bit. Oh man. Hang on. What do I want to do? Right. Let me fourth wall. Heck. Fourth wall at Teiyu. Freaking heck. Wow. Hi there, Slayer Vane. Hello. Hello. Need to lurk a bit? Okay, thank you for the lurk. Oh dear. Hello. Anyway, I don't know. I have merch. It's probably linked somewhere. I need to get on that. Ugh. I'm struggling with my throat right now. was like, I dared to laugh. I dared to laugh earlier and it made me cough, and now we got a whole thing going on. But, yeah. Aside from that, I'm pretty good. No, yeah, I brought stickers. I wouldn't struggle with your throat. I assume so. What? Where was I? You look definitely headbettable, thank you. I also got Ilfo stickers, but let's go in a row based on how I downloaded these photos, because the freaking I'm gonna keep getting mixed up. Here's a photo I took, the one photo I took during on Monday, which is where I and Anu and Blub had a little extracurricular date with Mimi. That was very nice. We went to a pancake house and walked around in the park. And I took the most Dutch photo in the world. With ducks and a dude on a bike. It's just so beautiful. I'm so happy with it. If there were like tulips and a windmill, God, maybe some cheese. It would be perfect. Sorry about that. Also, here's something I thought was funny. So if you ever wanna avoid getting mugged, rest easy. Just get some anti-mugging. And your problems are fixed. I just thought that was funny. Here's the group photo. Yeah. Oh god, hang on. Hopefully that'll clear my throat for a bit. So here's a group photo. I wasn't that side, I was on both sides actually. But I never got a photo from the other side, so I don't know. It was very confusing, like they were doing group photos, and I was not prepared for it, and it was very unclear like where they wanted you to go and like how they did the things and stuff and but yeah, there's a little Teiyu there somewhere. Do you see him? I'm like half behind that chair. The little creature sitting on the floor. This is you. Yay. Oh dear. Hang on. God damn it. Why I cuff? Why cuff? Cuff mean. And yeah. Yeah, it was a cute idea. Cute little thing. What else was there? I cuffed into my stream, I fell to mute almost every time. It's okay, it's okay. Next up, here's my badge. We like a badge. with a bunch of a bunch of signatures, including one from Mimi. And you know, Mimi's signature is the one like in the top left. Who's that journal streamer? I couldn't tell you. I'm still trying to figure it out. So that's Mimi's sticker up there, and later I also try to get her signature. Turns out she used a pen that is not really quite right for that. So yeah. That did work out too well. Also, yeah, hang on, I need to hydrate too. And the other one with the washed out golden signature is Def Papadale. Then there's Toma Tengu, Jinx LD, Shane, who was here earlier. Let me give a shout out to Shane. Shane SDCR. He was so excited to see me. And bunch of new friends like Bethel, Kleine Conan, Nut, Guzma, who's not a new friend, but an old friend, Moon Meadow, Ilpush Small. Something was small. Guzma Balls? No. Ricky, Patrick Coral, and Berry. Strawberry. I made some really nice friends here. Yeah. Very sweet people. And next is the backside with a bunch of stickers, including another big Toma. Yeah, 2 badges. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Your sticker, yeah. Good thing I had an extension there, so it fit on. There's the Elfer sticker. Also, Fancore. And Amy Roses. Jinx LD. And yeah, Tomatengu. Tomatama. Big ol' cuties. There's a bunch of stuff I got. It says follow it for small, yes. I'm just saying. You're fine. Hey, like... Cute frog, yes. Oh man, I meant to look up who did the frog.
Play the music.
Play the music.
I am not a good dancer, but play the music. I'm standing on the table. Yes, give me PC and time. Okay. Thank you, Stella.
Cute. So Def Papadale had a thing going on where he was going around and like he got like a whole big box full of like waifu stickers, not stickers, like cards. And just handed them out to people. Well, didn't hand them out, but like basically gave you the whole box and was like, take however many you want. Take whichever you like. And yeah, I didn't expect that, you know, there's Satori. Someone I actually had a crush on. And also Rin, I think, from Yuru Camp. So that's nice. There were some patches you can get. What's it called? Attached to your clothes. Old Elphasmol sticker. Yeah. A bunch more fancore stickers. Like he handed out a bunch. Another Jinx LD. The fork, which I got in honor of Jakufog. And an outdated Fruit Baranu card. Which, hang on, I got a bunch more cards too. Like Gibrotic and Bonbon JPEG. Mew is apparently like pretty big actually, so oh dear. And yeah, this one was from Mind. The ducky. It creeps up on you and holds you down. Everyone deserves to be free of burden. Yeah. You had the ability to like embroider your duckies, and I gave him a little an attempted little sproutling thing on the head. Yeah, man, I don't know, I feel like I'm not saying much of worth. Sorry about that. Speaking of things that are not worth much, this is very squishy. Big squinch. Feels very satisfying. Yes, that was actually the last photo. Hang on. What else is there? There was more, right? No? Nope, that was everything actually. Yeah, that's everything I can show right now. So enjoy the squinch. Enjoy the squinch for now. I shall, yeah, I shall say hi to, bye, by which I mean bye, yes. I shall say bye to everyone on YouTube. And, and we're gonna move on to the Deltarune part of the stream after a break. First, bye.